And next, I'm going to ask a different question to each member of today's discussion, starting with you, Ben. I want to ask you about your Philadelphia 76ers. I know you probably didn't have the season you wanted for your favorite NBA team. At least you did better than my Charlotte Hornets. Honestly, you really don't have to try hard to achieve that. The only bright spot we have going for us at the moment is the NBA Rookie of the Year and the new face of the franchise, LaMelo Ball. However, for your team, lots of questions about the direction of the franchise moving forward. I don't know too much about the 76ers situation, but I'm sure you'll fill me in. But I do know there's a lot of questions about Ben Simmons and his future with the team. He turned down an invitation to play in the Tokyo Summer Olympics with the Boomers, the Australian national team, to focus on further developing his skills. What happened to cause the team's downfall in the playoffs? And what's next for the team and Ben Simmons? Will he stay or get traded?
Well, to be honest with you, in terms of the regular season, it was exactly what we wanted. To be the number one seed in Philadelphia for the first time in 20 years when they went to the finals with Allen Iverson. But I don't know what happened in the playoff series against the Hawks. Doc Rivers did it again. I was very excited when he was coming on board. I think he was major improvement over Brett Brown. Not that was hard to do, unfortunately, but I really, in hindsight, think we should have pursued Tyronn Lue a little bit more. At the time, I think I would have taken Doc Rivers just because he's a little more experienced. Say what you will about, Tyronn Lue's championship in Cleveland, how much coaching was LeBron James actually doing for that team. And, pretty much single-handedly, I mean, I shouldn't say that because Kyrie hit that shot in Game 7, but, to take down the 73-9 Warriors. But he is an NBA champion. And, what he did with the Clippers this year, is just phenomenal to get them to test a very good Phoenix Suns team that could well be the NBA champions this year, push them to 6 games in the conference finals. I don't think anybody expected that. But you bring up Ben Simmons. I really just don't even want to talk about the situation with him right now. Shooting 34% from the free throw line. I mean, put me in, Doc. I can't do anything else, but I'll give you at least 38% from the free throw line. So, I know they say they're committed to working on his shot this summer. I don't know, man. It's going to be tough for me to envision seeing him back. I mean, the backlash was just so massive after the playoff collapse against the Hawks. He only had 5 points in the last game and gave up a wide open, really a wide open dunk. I think he was just afraid to go to the free throw line. So I think, there's got to be some changes coming to Philadelphia. I think really the only 2 players that I kind of need to see back, for me to feel good about the team are Joel Embiid and Seth Curry. Everybody else, I like Dwight Howard, but, I think in reality, he provides a little bit of a spark off the bench, but he's not the same player he was in Orlando. So, I feel like a window is open for the Sixers to win a championship and compete. But, if this playoff collapse against Atlanta was any indication, something's got to happen with Ben Simmons, whether he gets traded or fixes his shot, the status quo wasn't going to work.